Hey y'all. I hope y'all are well. So this is crazy, but I'm just now realizing that I've been on YouTube for 10 years. That's crazy. Like, wow. Um I feel like I don't know. I feel a lot of things. Like, I feel like I'm battling those worldly thoughts of you've been on YouTube for 10 years and you have nothing to show for it, or you barely post, and there's people who have been more successful on YouTube than you through this time. But I'm like, this is when I started off my YouTube channel, like, it was all out of vanity. It was all about just voicing my opinion, being loud and brash and immature, and not really caring, and talking about worldly things in the world, celebrity gossip or whatever. Saying a lot of things online that I shouldn't have. I think I was 17. I was 17, but I'm only 26. That's confusing. And I just turned 26. Whatever. Math is not my favorite. But anyway, and yet you guys have been there along with me for the most part of when the Lord first saved me. Like, I posted that on YouTube, and I've been posting ever since. And granted, like, I haven't been that consistent, because it's never really been about the quantity for me, but the quality of what I'm saying. That I'm not just coming on here just to post stuff, just to get views, but just saying, like, whatever the Lord's laid upon my heart. I mean, granted, I lack, just turning on, my phone on video right now, like I'm doing right now, and just, spontaneously just saying what is on my heart that the Lord is convicting me about, or making alive to me through his word that's giving me understanding. Granted, there should have been more times like that, and I've battled, we all battle, but I've battled feeling inadequate, feeling as though, well, I'm not really where I should be in my walk, or where I feel I should be in my walk. So who am I to come on YouTube and talk about the things of the Lord? I'm gonna look like I'm a hypocrite, or like I have it all together, and I feel like those are just attacks of the enemy. And I do battle a lot in my mind of having a sound mind, and not having condemning myself, but remembering that I'm justified through Christ. So that has kept me sometimes from posting on here, and I apologize for that, because there have been people who, by the grace of God, have, and it's very few, but there have been people who've emailed me, and I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to you, but I want you to know I have read your emails, and it's really encouraged me in those moments. Like, don't forget this channel, don't forget what God has called you to do, you know what I mean, that this is for him and not for you. And there are people who are watching your video who you are influencing for his glory alone, and you don't want to neglect that, you know what I mean? And I just thank you guys for those who have said that they've been encouraged by my videos when I have felt like no one really watches my videos. I have these many followers, no one really watches it, or no one really responds, nobody really shares, and just really being too into my mind, and I feel like the Lord has allowed stuff like that maybe to humble me from making this channel about me. I don't know how I got into all of that, but I just want to thank you guys for confiding in me. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to y'all. I promise. Well, I don't want to promise. Let your yeses be yeses and your noes be noes, the Bible says. That I will try my best to make sure that I get back to the few people who have. My nails look a hot mess. Don't look at me. Don't look at them. But I will try my best to get to those who have asked me questions concerning their walk as a new believer, and friendships, and wanting that and desiring for that, and yeah. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of rambling on. But sometimes I myself, I look back at my old videos and I'm reminded of God's grace towards me and His mercy towards me that I don't deserve. I don't even really talk about my YouTube channel to people that I know. I remember when I was younger, my big sister from the Big Sister Little Sister program, who I'm still friends with to this day and still a friend of the family and vice versa. I remember she was like, you had this whole other life going on and nobody even knew about it. You never really talked about your YouTube channel. And I'm sure that's part of the reason why also, like, I don't really, like, get views like that. I don't post that often and I don't really talk about it. I feel like it's not really necessary. Like, granted, like, if I do have new videos, I do post them on my channel. And I may, like, share that video again every now and then when it's still new, or just recently posted. But, like, other than that, like, I don't really talk about my YouTube channel. And I don't know if maybe that has something to do with being afraid of what other people might think, or something just fell in the background. I don't know what that was. Hopefully everyone's alive. I mean, nobody screamed, so I guess we good. But, I don't know if maybe some part of it is just being afraid of people that I work with, you know, seeing it or whatever and what they might think. But you know what I mean? Or, I don't know. People that I know from my past coming across it or whatever, but it's like, you know what, this is for the glory of God. People are going to like it if they like it, or not like it if they don't like it, you know. My faith in the Lord is true and it's real and it's a part of me. I am new and I don't want to hide that out of fear of what man may think. So I'm rambling, y'all. Maybe this is what happens. I'm gone too long and then I start rambling. Trying to catch y'all up. But yeah, so I guess I'm saying thank you guys. Thank you guys who view my video and my videos and who are inspired by it, who message me, comment me, or may not say anything at all, may just press a like, or may share and I may not even know about it. And please, you know, continue to pray for me. You know, sometimes I battle if this is really God's will for me to be on YouTube, and maybe that's because I'm like comparing myself, which we're not supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be comparing ourselves to other people. We're all on a different path that God has us on, and He will allow things to happen at His appointed and perfect timing for our lives, and it won't always look the same as everybody else because we're all different. He's all created us differently, but it's to honor Him. So I just want to keep that in mind, you know, when I make my videos. You know, and bear with me, y'all. I love y'all who are still here and who are probably like, oh my goodness, Gina, you barely post anything. Like, get your life together. Or what, you know, just wake up. Please forgive me, y'all. I always say if y'all have any suggestions or prayer requests or topics that you would like for me to speak about, feel free to comment them down below or email me privately if you want me to talk about it but you want to be anonymous about it. And those things encourage me, you know, because sometimes I feel like I don't really have anything to say, or I don't want to sound like a broken record, or sometimes I get, like I said, I get so in my thoughts of condemning myself, battling in the mind, from attacks from the enemy, that I just don't want to say anything, or I don't feel good enough to say anything. But I know we're supposed to profess the gospel, and that's what I should be doing. So yeah, I love you guys. God bless you guys, and hopefully y'all will see me soon. Bye.